Hey, what up, family? So each day this month, I'm going to read each article and a preamble from Declaration of Human Rights because I feel like it's very important to uh, us as people, as a species now around the world, to know what was created for us to be treated as human beings. And I feel for quite some time now, we haven't held our leadership to the standard of where they're supposed to be. You know, it goes into slave trade that's going on, with human trafficking. It goes to the many wars that are happening. It goes to the apartheid that's been occurring. It goes to the bombing of children and everything in between. And I feel like, at least for myself, with this knowledge, it's my duty to share with you guys this knowledge so you can pass it on to other people and we can come together as a human being and prevent, disastrous things from happening. Because I feel like once we have the knowledge of history, once we have the knowledge of self, we can prevent things from repeating itself. So if you want to stick around with me, I'd appreciate y'all listening. So let's get it. Hey, what up, family? This is your man One Love back at you. We're doing a episode of Know Your Rights. All right, so a little background information on me. When I was in college, I actually had the pleasure and honor of representing Monroe Community College in the Model United Nations, where we represented Samoa. And during that time, I was able to get a pretty good knowledge and background history on the United Nations. We actually did a conference where we end up going to the real United Nations in New York City and being able to see the room where they actually congregate. A part of the background that I got is the history of the United Nations. So originally it was called the League of Nations, which was established after World War I in 1920. The reason for the League of Nations was they wanted to prevent another world war to happen ever again. The issue with that being, United Nations was established in 1945 after the World War II in 1939. That being said, the world felt like that the League of Nations failed. The people in coming up with boundaries and systems that were able to protect, the human people of this planet. In doing so, creating the United Nations, it expanded the amount of nations and the amount of countries that would participate in this new system. In 1948 was when they created the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So that's the reason why I'm here today, to tell you you're right. And yesterday I showed you the preamble. Today, the first article of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights is that all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in spirit of brotherhood. I think this is very important in the times that we are now in the world, where as an American, we are seeing that our leadership has been pushing us towards the inevitable. And that comes from Trump's inability to want to work with the United Nations during his time. And then now it's Joe Biden's, inability to bring peace in the Middle East, as well as their push to be opponents of Russia and China instead of coming to in agreement with one another, you know, taking down the embargoes that we have on China and Russia, you know, instead of, and I think that's a result of, for, you know, things like BRICS to become a thing. If you want me to explain more, I can definitely dive deeper into this history. But, you know, this is what I have now, and, you know, I appreciate y'all watching. So come back for tomorrow where you see the second article. One love. Hey, thank you for watching. If you like the content so far and you feel entitled to, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's continue to spread love. One love.